Hi guys, welcome to day 5 of online bootcamp. Sorry, day 7 of online bootcamp. Pawan, can you share your screen and let's see how to submit the project.
Sure, sure.
When are you thinking to submit, Pawan?
Right now,
Right now. Okay. So open your VS
sure.
Code. So before that, open the Viva portal where you submit the project. So there is something called validity check. Can you click on the validity check? So this Google form, it is very important to check if our file is in correct format or not. So before proceeding, open your file explorer. So where you defined your, you have created your project, just copy it
Mhm. The path,
in the desktop. Okay, okay. Can you go to desktop and copy that my MAD project one and create a new copy? Yeah, create a new one, named Viva. Check something like that. So we are going to delete some files in this, so that's why I have asked you to create a new copy.
okay.
Yeah, can you rename it to Viva? That's it. Yeah, open this one. So you have to delete dot get delete VS Code by
Uh,
cache. Yeah, yeah, all of them. Yeah, delete them. And go to
okay.
controllers, delete by cache. Okay, go back. Models, yeah, static, templates. Okay, if there, big. Okay, can you check the static folder size? If it is more, you can delete the media which are not required. Uh, yeah, no issues. Yes. And can you templates is just HTML files? Yeah, I think go back now. Zip the Viva folder. Okay, you have to rename the file, right? Quizmaster underscore your email ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quizmaster are all small.
So what files need to be under the controllers folder?
What is in controllers folder?
I put my API routes and some
Okay.
mostly API routes.
Okay, you are using API. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you fetching data from this API in routes? Hmm?
Uh, it's not like an API route, it's just a route. So,
Yeah,
I have to
understood.
do that.
Okay.
What do you mean by fetching?
Okay, okay. I thought you were doing both rendering template and also fetching data. So you're not doing okay. No issues. So instead of routes, he just kept it as controllers. That's it. Kumari. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Can you zip this Quizmaster your roll number 5?
Okay.
Yeah. Now go to the validity checker. Now submit this. Yeah, it will take time. Yeah. Yeah, overall cost. Yeah. Can you do one thing? Now open this, move this zip folder in document desktop folder to documents and extract it there.
The documents. Okay.
So it means your the zip file is correct. Like it is in correct. Now what you have to do is now upload this zip file to documents and extract it here. Now we are checking if you can run the project with this zip file or not.
Okay.
Is it extracted?
It's not sure. Okay. Here it is.
Now right click on the empty space. Open in terminal. Now do code space dot. Yeah, enter. Now full screen it. Now run the project. If it is running fine, then you are good to go with Viva 1.
Mm,
No such table user. Are you doing db.create all before running the route?
all the time. Yes.
Okay. Can you go to, yeah. If the file is not there, then only maybe you are doing it. No, no, you should not do like this.
Hmm?
I mean, you can do this, but the DB should be created whenever you run the file. The app.py. Can you go to app.py?
Oh.
Just open the file. Yeah. Can you scroll up? Okay. You can do db.create all, right? With app.app context before app.run, do it. No, no, before app.run.
Like this.
Yeah. Now run it. Yeah. Now can you check in front end? Now instance is created. I think tables will be also
Yeah.
created. Click on
I
it.
should add a admin pictures.
So after db.create all, you should check if there is already admin. Don't add it. If there is no admin, then create new admin. That's what you have to do. 9:30. ఇట్లా యాడ్ చేయకూడదు. You should not add like this. You have to add it programmatically. Manually, if you do that, then they will uh, level one proctor will give you less marks.
How do I add the admin?
Yeah. So before this, can you go to app.py? So this for everyone. So you have to do db.create all, and after creating all, you have to add admin. First, you have to query if the admin exists or not. If the admin is not there, then only you have to create. Yeah. Press new line. Yeah. Here you have to first query if user.query dot get the admin email ID. So you have to check your database, like how you designed, and try to get that
Yeah.
admin. If the admin is not there, then only create new admin. Like that, you have to check.
How do I
Query.
create the admin? Ah, okay.
So the way you create any subject, or in the same manner, you have to create a user entry.
Okay.
First check. So how are you making a new user?
Like this. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, you have to do the same way. You have to check if
Okay.
admin, maybe you have to check with email ID. If there is no one with this email ID, then there is no admin. So you have to create an admin. You understand the
Okay.
process, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if user.
First check if admin, then no need to. If not of admin, then sorry. If not of admin, then don't add. What is the user admin name?
I want to create the
Okay.
admin like this.
So username can be email, right? Maybe you want to check with email then, not username.
Yeah, but, I'm using username as email.
Only
I
okay. There is no email. Okay.
yeah.
And then you can continue. Dot all. So you
Dot
are
of
doing filter by.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Continue. So if there is no admin, so you have to use no, if not of. So before user dot query, you have to put not negation, right? If there is already admin, you don't
Yeah,
need to.
yeah.
Yeah. Now create a admin. Yeah. So instead of user equal to user of, you can put admin equal to something like that and db dot add.
I have to put this in single quotes, right?
See, you are doing MAD. You have already done project, so you should not be asking in this stage. In level one, they will
But
ask
I don't
you
know
same thing.
how request.form.get. Will this fetch me a string or what?
See, it's clearly obvious that you don't have the understanding like how the data is getting from the front end. So I suggest you first understand how everything is working, then go to level one Viva. So you should not be asking if you did this project by your own. Okay. So here you are manually entering the details. Here you are getting from the front end as a form data. So no issues. You still have time. So manually enter the data here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, wait. Can you go back to app.py? Are you importing user table from the? Uh,
I'm inputting the database.
yeah, you have to also import the user table, right? Comma user from the models. You have to import user also. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Now
So
you are
if I
using.
have not imported user, do I use like dg.user or something?
I don't think so because DB is a separate thing. Yeah. Before that, you have to delete the instance. The database is already created. Will still work. Okay, better to delete every time you made changes. As migrate, better to delete the instance folder. Yeah. Now stop the server and run again. Yeah. Now user admin will be created. No.
Mm,
Mm, can you go to the tab.py? Are you doing this correct? Admin at gmail.com. After the if condition, can you print something so that we can see if it is entering this if condition or not? Okay, okay. See, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now stop the server and run again. Yeah, first close it, then delete. Yeah. Okay. It's not coming right.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
if user not of user dot query,
Maybe if I do something like this.
maybe you have to do query dot all. No, no, no. Remove it. Dot all. Filter by
Yeah,
dot all. Yeah. Yeah. Now check once. Stop this. No need to delete. No need to delete because the user is not there.
there's an assumption.
Mm-hmm. See, okay, run the server again. Okay, it entered the if condition now. Commit. Okay, db.session.commit, not commit.
Um,
Yeah, I know. I think now it will work. Okay, no need to again and again delete now. If you are making some changes, then only you should delete.
hmm.
Okay. Uh, Python date type object. Yeah, you are passing the data as string, right? You have to convert it to date type object.
Yeah.
If it is optional, you can remove that, right? By passing. If it is not necessary, is it optional? First, check the models.py. Is data
I
birth
think
necessary?
it's nullable like protocols.
Okay, okay. Then yeah, pass it. Why are you putting like that? You can directly place it there, right? Since date of birth is mandatory, you don't need to check if admin DOB something like that. Okay, okay, no issues. Just go to the app.py. Here, paste the thing, and inside DOB pre, put the string you want to put it there. 2005 string. Yeah, just replace the DOB with the 2005.
Okay.
Yeah, now DOB equal to DOB admin.
DOB equal to DOB, not DOB.
Change that one DOB admin to DOB admin equal to. Yeah, let's now change DOB equal to DOB. Why are you putting okay, yeah, great. Okay, yeah, admin created, I guess. So remove that print test. Yeah, admin created.
Yes,
Remove the
shit.
print test and print admin created something like text. with password, with email, something like to show. Yeah, up to you. Now, after yeah,
Twice? Okay.
instead of test, print admin created with email password to log in the front end. Yeah, that's it. Now save it and go to the browser and log in with the admin you have created. Done. Anything else? Like you have to check. So my suggestion for you all is create subject. Subject should have, you should be able to create a subject, edit a subject, delete a subject, and then create a chapter inside that subject. Create, edit, delete, and then uh, quiz inside chapter. Create, edit, delete, and then in that quiz you should be able to create a question. Create, edit, delete. So all these things have to be there, and also summary graphs, and I think that's it. And the user should be able to attempt a quiz and see his score and all the previous scores he got in previous quizzes.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah, yeah, that's it, Pawan. You can stop sharing your screen now. You can submit the project. You understood the process.
yeah, but
Mhm.
I have one more thing.
Mhm.
How do I submit the project? Like the structure and
So you
everything.
have made a zip file, right? Now there is some updates like I told you to create admin the starting stage itself. So do the same in your original project, and again create a copy and delete the files I have told you, PyCache, VNV, all those things, and then make a zip and upload it after validity overall pass. Then submit it. That's it.
I can upload it. I can upload this itself, right?
You can upload that itself, but I have made some. I have told you to do some changes, right?
Yeah.
Admin should be
Okay.
created
Okay.
automatically. If you submit this, there is no admin automatically created. Then you will lose marks with that. Are you able to understand?
Yeah. Yes.
So you have to make these changes in that application, in the original one.
What about my project report and
Project report.
project?
I don't think you have to include in zip folder. Can you open that app development project doc? Yeah, they haven't mentioned.
Uh,
So when you click on that submit button, then only you will be asked to upload that document, not inside that template project folder.
okay. Okay. So,
Can you go to the Viva booking? Yeah, when you click on submit MAD1, then only it will ask you to upload a zip file, the drive link, and then yeah, you can click, no issues. Yeah, after filling everything, then only you have to click submit. Don't click by any mistake. So
okay.
presentation video URL, the video you have to upload in Drive or YouTube and paste the link here, and then report URL. You have to make a Google Doc and share the link there.
Also,
Mhm.
is this how I should do?
Anyone with link,
Even
yeah. Yeah, if it is anyone with link, then only people can see it. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah. So make sure to save the changes like in your original part also creating admin. Okay.
okay. So,
And other than that, to make sure to check for everything, create, edit, delete. All those things should be working fine without any issue. That's it.
okay.
Okay, Komali, do you have any doubt? Like you just saw the right how to upload
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, about this project video submission,
Mhm.
like 5 to 10 minutes, they have said, like, what all things need to be covered in the video.
Just show your application how it is working, creating new user, attempting a quiz. Like first you have to show admin, like creating a subject, adding a chapter, adding a quiz, adding questions, and then go to user and attempt the quiz and show his score. That's it.
Okay. Okay, sir. And in the report, sir, they have given a prototype. Uh, According to that, we need to write. Like I didn't go through it yet, but are there any points to cover in the report?
Uh, it's not like that. Okay, I will share you one document. Okay, if people can edit it and work on it, I will share in the group.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Anything else? If you have doubts, ask now. This is the last session, guys. Okay, let me check. Uh, yeah, you can use this report. Yeah, this is very well defined. Also, you don't need to write this much. I will share mine. It is very easy. Okay, I have MAD1, not MAD2, but you have to write it in terms of MAD2. That's it. Let me check if I have. Yeah, you can use this one. The one the Pawan sent. But no need to explain that much. Like every class, what are the columns? You can just simply add mandatory columns only. The API endpoint. Yeah, you have to mention some of them. No need to mention every file. Yeah, video demonstration. These things. Okay, second point. Uh, yeah, the second part seems good. Report seems good. Except you don't need to mention every file architecture. You just need to show the tree file structure of the folders. You don't need to mention every file and what it does. Yeah. Anything else, guys? If you have doubts, ask now. The session is getting recorded. You can watch the session starting and you can see, understand the process how to upload the submit the project. Komari?
Sir, according to the API endpoint, is it similar to router? We created routers.py, right? Instead of API endpoints.
Uh, See, both are same. Uh,
Yeah.
in RESTful, you will have more than get and push. In the one you are doing is rendering template, so there are only get and push methods. There is no delete and put methods to do CRUD operations. Here we are using same get and post to get the form, post to post the data. So by using both, we are doing CRUD operations. But if I
Yes.
define API, I mean full-fledged APIs, in that you will use all get to receive information, post to post some information, uh, put to update, patch to update with some specific information. Whereas in put you have to return all the data. So if there is even one field missing, then you will consider it as removed and delete to delete something. Yeah, Pawan. So that's the difference.
Also, sir,
Mhm.
uh, do I have to put my instance folder
Yeah, yeah, forgot to
in the
mention.
submission?
Yeah, you should delete that instance folder. Whenever you run the project in front of Proctor, it should be created.
I'm talking about
Yeah, you have to remove.
should I submit it in the project
No, no.
in the zip file?
Yeah. So anyway, they will ask you to delete the instance folder because whenever you run an application, it should create the file and
Okay.
also user admin should be created automatically, not manually.
So
Uh,
should I? So should I or should I not include my instance folder in
yeah,
the
you should
zip
not.
file? Okay.
Anything else, guys? Like make sure admin should be created automatically. Don't try to add it manually. If you try to add it manually, they will reduce the marks for sure. Doesn't matter how well you do the project. Uh, if you don't follow the rubrics, like admin should be created automatically, these things, then they will reduce your marks. Anything else?
I have created the admin role and everything details in the VS Code only, sir. Code app.py format.
Yeah, you are automatically adding, right? You are not manually entering every time.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, if you delete the instance folder when you run the app again, it should create that file again, and it should create admin user information in that table. Is it so creating so?
Yes, sir. If I
Yeah.
delete the instance and run the Python app.py, it will be created in the database.
Yeah, then that's it. Admin should be created automatically. That's it. Any other doubt, please? If you don't have any, we can stop the session. And that's it for the last bootcamp. Uh, if you have any doubt in specific, like general things, ask me. So besides project submission, you should be also having understanding about what is primary key, what is cascade, what is foreign key. Try to learn about all these things. You can just watch a video on YouTube. What is difference between so Komali has one thing. What is API and the one we are doing? So we are just rendering a template in response for a GET request. Whereas in a class RESTful those APIs, we will return data in JSON format. That is a structured data rendering. I mean returning. Whereas here we are sending HTML templates with data. So that's the difference. Learn about crude operations, create, read, update, delete, and what HTTP methods are used to do those operations. So these things. Do you have any doubt, Raju Agrish? If you have any queries, ask now.
No, fine. I would like to know in which day you have explained the timer thing for the exam. Are we implementing the timer? Have you
Uh,
explained it?
I don't think so. I haven't explained because timer is optional. So if you
Okay.
want, you can implement. What you can do is, whenever user tries to get a quiz information, like he started the quiz, you can
Hmm.
set the timestamp. Like user started exam at this time, and
Okay.
whenever if the user tries to log in again, I mean, come to same route again. I mean, he tries to attempt again. Then what you can do is you can check the timestamp. If it is uh, so the timestamp plus the duration allowed for the quiz. If it is passed, then don't allow the user to enter into the exam. If it is below, I mean less than the deadline, then he is still able to. I mean, he can enter right the exam route.
Okay.
So he can do checking.
You mean at the particular timestamp the exam should be started. If it
Yeah,
has passed, we can't enter the
yeah, yeah.
answers.
Hmm. Okay, I will just. Okay, I got an idea. I will show you that. Uh, okay, I will share my screen. Nice. Can you see my screen, guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can use anything. Timer is optional anyway. It's not a mandatory thing. But making it is a good practice. Okay. Uh, etc. Uh, so so here user started the exam. Okay. Here user started exam. This is timeline. So this whenever user tries to get slash. So slash quiz start something like that URL. Whenever user enters this URL, we will send HTML form in that user can select options and everything. I mean, getting the question paper information, we will use one URL. So the timestamp started. So here user started exam, and it will continue. So the deadline will be for that specific quiz. There will be like duration allowed, something like that, right? So we will add and we will create a deadline here. And every time user tries to get this question paper, the uh, if the current time of user lies in between the start date and the end date, then we will allow user, like we will check, put if condition. uh, so we'll put if condition, if the time user trying to access in this between time, then allow him, allow. But if the time exceeded, then don't allow. Just return a message equal to not allowed. So this is what you can do, allow. Got it?
Yes.
So you can also, there is some score table, right? In that you can check timestamp attempted. There is something like that. Let me open MAD1 project is master V1. Okay, I will just open this one. Yeah, in scores you can put timestamp of attempt, and for a specific quiz there is information time duration, right? So you can add time duration plus timestamp of attempt to find the deadline. If the user is trying to get this question paper in between these times, then allow him. Whenever deadline passes, you will send a message, the deadline have passed, something like that. And whenever user posts the subject information, like the quiz information, like I am done with the exam, then make this in the scores also put one additional field called submitted. So default it should be false. Whenever user tries to submit, it will become true. So submitted is true. If it is true, then also don't return the question paper. So once user goes to slash quiz slash one, so he starts the exam, return the question paper. If he don't submit and tries to refresh, then also we'll check. If it is in between this duration, we will again return the template again. Until and unless user submits or else deadline passed, we will do the same thing. Whenever user submits, then make submit equal to true and don't allow him again. Or else if the deadline passed, whenever user tries to get, we will check if the submit is false and deadline has passed. In that case also make the submission equal to true, because he should not be able to, I mean we should not allow him to submit, right? So this thing we can do. Understood?
Yes, but do we have to do an auto submit when the time expires?
No need, no need. So for our grade, for our graded assessments, is there a auto submit? No, right?
No, it is not there.
Yeah, also they haven't mentioned, if they haven't mentioned anything, don't do it. Like timer is also optional.
Okay.
Let me check. So for MAD1 it is optional. For MAD2 they have made it mandatory, because with JavaScript we can do that. With Jinja template I don't think you can do it. Got it? If it is optional, don't do it. My suggestion is, unless you want to learn something more, use JavaScript and put timer, or else don't do it. It is optional. For MAD1 learning, whatever they mention to do, it is enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on which day you have explained how to submit the project? I believe it is on the
Yeah.
5th.
So once this session is done, it will be uploaded into YouTube. So
Okay.
you can check it tomorrow. I have told.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just joined late, that is why.
yeah, no issues. You
Okay,
can check
fine,
from the
fine.
playlist. And let's quickly go through the problem statement. Project statement. Okay. So admin should be login. Uh, so you can create a separate login or register page for admin, or else you should create automatically. I think I have mentioned it somewhere. Let me check. So only three things should be used: Flask, Jinja 2, SQLite. Uh, root as admin. Admin will create new subjects. So make sure you provide edit, create, and delete option for every entity in the application, like subject, chapter, quiz, questions. And so user may have, so it's optional. Like you don't need to specifically follow this. You can also remove some of them if it is not required. So that's it. Don't need to exactly follow this. If you don't want to work with date of birth, then don't put it. If you don't want qualification, don't put it. You can only have username and password. That's also fine. You don't need to put name also, but at least put something so it will look like a real application. And you can select a subject chapter. You can start the quiz. So terminologies. So user will register or login and attempt any quiz of his or her interest. Admin has full control. Registration is not allowed for that admin. See, so you should not manually manually enter data also. Admin account must be exist in database when the application is initialized. That's what we have done. Uh, Pawan, Pawan left. Yeah, he left. So in his application, he was manually entering. So this was a mandatory thing. So people will lose marks in these kind of places. Uh, yeah, chapter quiz questions. So the hierarchy you should maintain this. In a quiz, you should be able to add multiple chapters, and in a chapter multiple quizzes, and in a quiz multiple questions, and every question will have options and all those things. And whenever user attempts, it should create a new scores information. If the better to have something called submitted equal to true or false, something like that, just to check. Mm, application wireframe is for reference and core functionalities. So make sure every functionality is working, like you have implemented it or not. User dashboard, recommended functionalities. So don't go for recommended because deadline is approaching. Just go for these about things. See, timer is optional. You don't need to. Once user submit, that's it. Submit and give the scores and store the information. That's it. Don't do timer if you don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, the response sheet of the question or the quiz the user is attempting, the response sheet will be temporarily available because we are not keeping track of the answers in any models, right?
Uh,
So the response sheet will be only available just after the user submit, and after that, you are not storing it anywhere as per
yeah, you
this.
don't need to store. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check. They haven't mentioned, right? If they haven't mentioned, you don't need to do.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So let me just check. Uh, roles. Okay, view the quiz scores. Only scores, not response sheet. Okay.
Okay.
You can simply show that which are correct or wrong, and after that show the score, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Once you
Okay.
see the score, that's it. Store the score information. That's it. No need to show more than that.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
don't forget to put the graphs. You can use the matplotlib that we have discussed in past previous two sessions, I guess. I mean, last to second session.
Okay.
Um, and that's it. So create a quizmaster folder. I mean, name your folder this quizmaster and your roll number and zip it, and try test submitting validation form. If it overall validation is passed, then you can proceed with creating a document and video, and submit the document and video link, then the zip file, and I think you're good to go with the project
Okay.
submission and level 1 by 1. Okay, anything else, or else we can end this session. So that's about MAD1, guys. MAD1 is very easy. Only thing is you should make sure of meeting all the requirements they have mentioned in the project statement. Komali, do you have any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, so you are confident, right? You will come submit this project by this end of this month.
Yeah, hopefully, sir. Of course, this is the end of 30 is the deadline, sir.
Hmm. So mostly they won't extend. So my suggestion is try to complete all the requirements as soon as possible. And if and only if they extend, then you can work on adding extra things. If they don't extend, then you are good to go because you completed all the requirements. Don't focus on styling those things. It doesn't matter. Okay, for scoring purpose, you have to complete all the requirements only.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Uh, Thank you for joining this bootcamp. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.